Hi, it's Shannon Crotty, founder and CEO of Polka Dot Powerhouse and the Sparkly Empire, here to welcome you to day 6 of the Shine Challenge. This past 5 days, we've been really focusing on our shine and all the things that make us brilliant, unique, wonderful, shining the light on that, acknowledging that, protecting that, showing that to others. Today, we're going to talk about something that really deserves our attention, and that is some ways that that light gets dimmed temporarily, and that's by holding things against ourselves. Regret, shame, remorse, all of those things tend to dim that light even just a little bit in different areas of our life. And so I think if we're going to have a challenge about our shine, a challenge about self-love, it definitely deserves a place in that challenge. So it's time to practice. I think as humans living in 2025 at the time of this recording, it's something we all need practice in, right? Due to the messages we're getting, the pressures we all have upon us, the ways that we're pulled in different directions, it's really, really easy to get out of practice of releasing the things that we're holding against ourselves. So, today's light challenge is to write down one thing you're holding against yourself, whether that's a regret, whether that is a forgiveness you need to make. Write down one thing you've been holding against yourself, read it back to yourself, and say, I'm learning and I'm growing and I'm free, and I release myself of this feeling that's not serving me anymore. And then today's deep challenge is one of my favorites. If you've heard me talk before, you actually may have done this exercise before, but I find that it's one that people don't. It's very hard for them to keep the practice up. It's a practice that I've held for myself for at least the last 10 years, maybe 12 years, is writing a love letter to yourself. And I'm just asking you to do it today. I'm not asking you to do it every day. I do one every single day, but it includes 3 things: an acknowledgement, a forgiveness, and some kind of fuel. So, for example, it's a thank you, an acknowledgement. Thank you, Shannon, for whatever I'm thanking myself for that day. A forgiveness. I forgive you for, and whatever I've been holding against myself. And then some kind of fuel. I love you. You're doing great. You got this, right? Make sure you date it. Make sure you sign it. Make sure you seal it. And then keep it somewhere. And on a day you're having a really hard day, you have that to pull out. In my own personal practice, I write one to myself every single day. It's part of my self-love practice, non-negotiable. And I keep mine in a box. And when I'm having a sad day or a frustrating day, a depressed day, a day that I don't feel seen, or I don't necessarily feel that self-love that day, I sit down and I read those notes from myself. And it's hugely impactful. But all I'm asking you for is today, right? That's the first step. So again, the light practice is writing down something you've been holding against yourself and whatever words feel good for you. But I'm learning and growing, and I release this because I want to be free to love myself more, right? That would be a great thing to say. And then the deep dive is writing a love letter to yourself, which includes a forgiveness. So again, my personal love letter to self includes a thank you, an acknowledgement, forgiveness, and fuel. So that is your task for today. I hope that so far you're enjoying. We have one more day of our challenge. Okay, have a great one.